Both India and Pakistan are consciously playing down the presence of Nawaz Sharif at Modi's ceremony in Delhi today. However, the decision by the Pakistani Prime Minister to attend the event has no doubt required significant political courage, especially since his all-powerful army was known to be dead against it. Here's a look ahead at what we're expecting to see happen at that historic first meeting between Narendra Modi and Nawaz Sharif.
A few hours from now, this man will be arriving in New Delhi in a historic first ever visit to a prime ministerial swearing-in ceremony. The stakes are high on both ends, all eyes on whether their chemistries will match or not, whether the leaders of the two nuclear-armed neighbors will click or not. Among high expectations, Nawaz has his schedule clearly marked out. As Headlines Today has learnt, Sharif will arrive at the Palam Technical Area of Indira Gandhi Airport at 11 am. He will leave immediately for Taj Mansingh Hotel, just a stone's throw away from Rashtrapati Bhavan. Next, Nawaz has a string of meetings with Pakistan High Commission officials. This could be followed by interaction with the media at around 4 pm. At 6, the Pakistani Prime Minister will be seen with other SAARC leaders at Modi's swearing-in ceremony. The 8 national representatives will be seen together again later at the state banquet hosted by the President. On Tuesday, Sharif is expected to meet Modi for a bilateral at around 11. This will be followed by a meeting with the President before departure at 4 pm. These are the family and friends of Lance Nayak Hemraj protesting Sharif's visit, seeking some tough answers from Narendra Modi.
अब ये चाहते हैं कि जब सरकार मंत्री आ रहा है तो हमारे सिर्फ वापस लेके आ, नहीं तो हम आने ना दे यहाँ, कतई नहीं आवे यहाँ.
The visit has also divided political parties.
जहाँ तक मुझे जानकारी है कि सभी सार्क के जो देश हैं उनके अध्यक्ष और उनके प्रधानमंत्रियों को बुलाया गया, उनके प्रमुख को बुलाया गया है, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि एक अच्छी बात है और होना चाहिए.
The meetings, as it comes despite opposition on both sides, could be more than just symbolic. Both sides are pushing hard to make most of the historic visit, as such a golden chance may not present itself again soon. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Taking you live now to Delhi's Palam Technical Area, the VVIP airport operated by the Indian Air Force, where all of those SAARC leaders will be arriving, starting with Nawaz Sharif in just a short while from now. Gaurav Sawant, our editor Strategic Affairs, is there. Gaurav, the amount of attention being paid to this meeting and the arrival of Nawaz Sharif is huge, and there's good reason for that. You know, given all the speculation about what is achievable, what is not achievable, the circumstances of this invitation, whether the invitation should have been extended at all. Therefore, the attention being paid to what is possible is inordinately huge. What are you hearing about that meeting? Give us the lowdown, Gaurav.
Shiv, all the SAARC heads of state and government will start arriving shortly. They're arriving from 11 this morning. The arrival will continue till later this afternoon for the 6 o'clock swearing-in ceremony of Prime Minister designate Narendra Modi. The one-on-ones, the bilaterals are all slated for tomorrow. There is a banquet at the Rashtrapati Bhavan later tonight. The one-on-ones are all tomorrow. Again in alphabetical order. There is no special preference for Pakistan's Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. All the presidents meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi first. So it's Afghanistan's president first, then Maldives, then Sri Lanka, then the Prime Ministers first, subsequently, and that again in alphabetical order. Pakistan is the last Prime Minister to meet Narendra Modi, so that's slated between 11 and 12 if everything should keep to time. These are short meetings for the two Prime Ministers to get to know each other. It's a courtesy call. Will there be something more substantive? It appears unlikely. One, the two prime ministers will just about get to know each other. Prime Minister Narendra Modi would have just about taken over. He would have got his first briefing on national security and internal affairs and Pakistan and the region officially just about that time. So it's a courtesy call. If the two prime ministers strike a rapport, then the road ahead will be charted out. That is extremely important. And point two, from what my sources in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's office tell me and around in the BJP, they are very sure of one thing.
Right.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will talk of Pakistan-sponsored terror. He'll talk about the economy. He'll talk about the road ahead and everything being very rosy. Only if Pakistan-sponsored terror stops. That is the basic demonstrable action against 2611 perpetrators is the very basic.